motivated.
I'm really tired. I've had migraines the last 2 nights, and I had to go to the doctor, and we talked about all the shit that's wrong with me, and she went, "We're taking all of your blood," and I went, "But I don't wanna." Like, they almost made me come back into it, do it in 2 different pulls.
Ugh.
So I'm tired.
That would have been, potentially worse than my worst blood draw, which was they got the needle in my arm, and then the nurse comes running around the corner, and she says, "No, her insurance won't do it if it's on a Friday."
What?
What?
Because the lab that goes with my insurance only accepts blood samples Monday through Thursday, and I was there
That's
on Friday.
insane.
Stick that bitch in the fridge.
Tell him to kick rocks.
Wow.
As far as the tiredness from the blood draw,
Yeah.
load up on red meat, hun. That'll make you feel a little better.
Thank you. Yeah, we ended up having chicken for dinner, but yeah, that's good. I have iron pills. I'll probably go take one.
Ew.
I hear cocaine does the same thing too.
I do not have a sword.
I do not recommend cocaine. Just like I told the guy, it's not smart today to snort your Viagra.
Oh my god.
He needs it now.
But what about moving it?
Explain.
If he wants it to work immediately, he should stick it up his bum, not up
No,
his
he's like,
nose.
I don't understand why my
Right.
Viagra's not working. Well, how are you taking it? Like I'm supposed to. Well, can you just humor me? How are you taking it? Well, I snorted about an hour before. You don't snort Viagra.
Somebody partied a lot in the 80s.
What?
It's not.
What does that do to
it's
you?
Snort form. I mean, it's a pill. It's not powdered. It's.
But I have a hard time taking pills. Well, shove it up your ass then, because you don't snort Viagra.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Tonight is spicy.
Oh god.
Because I'm here.
I just want to hang with Duck for like a day.
Or the guy had to give a shot in the hip today. No, we're not just going to pull up britches down just a little bit to get to that little meaty spot I need. We're going to drop trowel all the way to our ankles, stand there with our twig and berries just dangling in the wind.
Make eye contact. Don't forget to make eye contact.
That's probably the most action he's gotten in a while, though.
No, you make eye contact, and then you shrug and go.
No, what
I'm
was
not
so bad
impressed.
is there was a big ass
Which eye?
mole on the back of his ball sack that I could see, so of course I had to go, how long have you had that mole? No,
Oh,
Christina,
no.
shut the fuck up. Don't ask me.
I had a girlfriend that was doing massage therapy school, and I went to her school to be a test dummy one day, and so everyone separated off, and so I was her client for the day, and she said okay, and she was going through the motions, trying to be super professional and do it right, and she said now strip to your level of comfort while I'm out. And she comes back in, and I'm just completely naked. And she's like, what the hell? And I'm like, one, we sleep together. 2, someone is going to do this to you.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be under the blanket towel, whatever the fuck. Table.
But he's
I
still not wrong.
reiterate.
Someone's gonna
Have
do it.
you
One.
met him?
1, we were sleeping together. 2, someone is still going to do that.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Okay, so she did
Yeah.
not say strip to your level of comfort and then get under the covers.
I don't remember if she said that part or not.
Because if she didn't, that's on
Didn't
her.
matter.
You know those neck massagers where you put your neck into it and it's got the little like side things that stick out and rub
The
your
ones that
neck?
you mount.
I do think that's where that's going.
Dude, sir, you've got blood in your urine. Oh, I can probably explain that. I've got one of those neck massagers, and I fuck it pretty regularly, and it's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's probably where the blood comes from.
Holy
Oh,
Jesus.
no, that's sharing a little too much.
Regularly and vigorously.
I can explain
Yeah, the fact that they
that.
added that second
Please
one
don't.
is-
Please don't explain that.
Like, why would you add the second adjective? Like, the first one's fun. The first one's
Well,
bad
I mean,
enough.
blood.
He didn't say vigorously. He said,
Oh.
I fuck it pretty hard.
Oh.
I just was making it sound a little more eloquent.
Okay, so the patients that Duck has to deal with are the reasons why we have on curling irons, do not stick this into any orifice warnings. Is
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Gravy.
just laughed my way through department stores looking at electronic stuff and the warning labels on them when I was over there. It's just so funny.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's a story behind every warning label.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
Do not attempt to stop blade with hands or genitals.
For every stupid rule has been a stupid decision.
Like the warning labels that I saw printed on spa pools and jacuzzis and stuff. Do not stick dick in the jets.
I mean,
Yep.
Do not stick your dick in the intake.
the OSHA rules, like someone that does OSHA mentioned to me, it's like those rules are written in blood because someone's done it, and that's why we have to have a rule on it now.
Yeah.
So horrible.
I think we're waiting for haggis, Ash, in theory. I don't know what we're waiting on.
Haggis is
Well, let me tell you about the sweet little 90-year-old Papa I had today. I had to give him his COVID booster and his flu shot at the same time.
I thought you were
Not
saying
bad.
And he
colonoscopy.
was just the sweetest thing. And he kept talking about his wife and how much he loved her. And I'm thinking, oh, that's sweet. I wonder where she passed away. No, she's in the car waiting on him, playing on her phone.
Aww.
So did you give him the Viagra too?
I wanted to take
Don't snort it.
I want to take him home with me. He was so damn cute. Still has a picture of her from high school in his wallet.
Gotta jerk it to something.
Would you stop?
You can't do now.
I had to walk him out to his car so I could meet his wife, and she was just the cutest damn thing. And I'm like, we're gonna have to take one of the extra rooms in the house that we have that is entirely too big for us, and move these people in. Scott
bringing
says they're
work
not
home.
puppies. I cannot bring them home.
They
Not
followed
with
me
that
home.
attitude, you can't.
Can you claim that?
well, isn't he out at in a deer blind right now anyway?
Exactly. If I could have gotten hold of them today, they'd be bringing their suitcases in.
Some guys come home and find out that their wife has adopted a puppy. He's gonna come home and find out that his wife has adopted a couple old people.
But they're cute. When I told him I
Geriatric
had
pets.
a pond with fish, he said, "Oh, that is so nice. We would just love to sit around the pond with our coffee." And I was like, "I would bring you coffee to the pond."
Duck has the best stories.
I like the way she veered from, where she started to, where she ended.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
tell you
hiding.
what, those little sweet ones make all the crazy assholes, worth it.
You mean where she started with impromptu fucking machines? And ended
No,
up...
she started with snorting Viagra.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And ball
technically,
sack
she
mold.
started with being kind and giving me advice,
Yeah.
and then went to
It's
snorting
Hank's
Viagra.
It's been a wild ride from there.
It's been a wild ride, period.
I'm about it.
Agreed.
Unless you're the person who doesn't know how to take Viagra, then it's not much of a ride at all.
Well,
as far as
For
knows.
the other person, it wouldn't be a ride.
Are you using your incentive spirometer?
I have it. I have not used it appropriately. I admit this.
Okay, now that's
Um,
going to make things
I
a lot
know.
better, even
I
if you
know.
only do it every couple hours.
I know, Mom.
Is that annoying
No,
blow
it's
thing?
yeah, it's the blow thing. No,
Okay.
it's you're absolutely right, and I should.
No, you do not blow in an incentive
You
spirometer.
you
suck.
stuck it. Yeah, you're okay. That's
There's
why I
my
don't do it
problem.
around Finn.
I'm blowing things when I shouldn't.
Yeah. No,
Story of my life.
it's
Alright.
like it's been an adventure, and actually nobody actually prescribed one of those to me and told me to do it. I just have one.
Well, I recommend
Yeah.
you at least every couple hours do it for 10-15 minutes and try to
Yeah.
find
No,
your
you're
then
not
spot and
wrong.
try to
Make
meet
sure
it.
she sucks every few hours.
Yeah, Ben needs to make sure I'm sucking on things.
Gotcha.
But
Seriously,
yeah.
it will make a huge difference. I know it's
No, it
aggravating.
will. You're absolutely right. It had not occurred to me that I should do that. I have one. I just haven't used it. But they're being nice, and they're saying that if I'm seated, I don't have to be using the oxygen. It's just when I'm moving around and like out of the house and at night. So like during
Okay,
my
so
feedings during the
with
day, I don't.
exertion only. Okay.
Yeah, which is good.
Oh, you
But
said
it's still
exertion. I heard insertion. Oh my god.
Okay, Nim.
Well, Nim, we know where your
It's
head
been a
is.
day.
This afternoon, I went to go to the bathroom, and I, walked in, lifted the toilet seat lid, and apparently I stood there for a half a second too long. Because when I went to actually sit down, our little gray cat had jumped up onto the toilet seat and was trying to drink out of the bowl. Right.
Did you at least stop from being about to
Nope.
pee on the... Okay.
Absolutely not. He noticed the incoming butt and he at least moved to the back of the seat. He did get squished between my ass and the
But
back of the
not
seat.
pissed on.
I don't know. I don't know whether, because like his face was a little wet, but I think he also dunked his head in the tank,
Zed,
like
see what you're missing?
in the bowl before he got out.
Ow.
Like it was, I don't know what was going on, but like I just was like, what the fuck, Ash? And Ryan's like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm peeing on the cat. He's like, what? And then the cat he's stuck. He's got his back paws up on the wall, and he's kind of like, how do I get out of here? Because we have a basket on the back of the toilet tank, and he was trying to get into that and couldn't because it kept kind of falling and moving. And then he decides the best way out of this is claws. So I'm just still peeing with a cat digging its claws into my back, going, Ryan! Because I want him to come get the fucking cat.
I'm here going, nope, nope. Last thing she said was I was peeing on the cat, and I want no goddamn part of that.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna stay over here.
Cat finally got out. I finished up, and we haven't been able to look each other in the eye all day.
Ow.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Tarva?
My sinuses are full of tea.
I'm sorry.
Tea is not a neti pie, honey.
Okay, add this to the
It
list
didn't
of
come
things
from
that
that
don't go up
way.
noses.
Yeah, at least it's not Viagra.
Viagra and tea.
Sugar in the tea, not Coke.
It didn't go up that way. It went up internally.
I will
Like, it
add from my
came out the
experiences
nose.
in kindergarten, crayons do not belong up the nose.
Okay, Homer.
Or buttons.
Alrighty,